A lot of people, including myself, usually set yearly goals. But the problem with a year is that it's way too long and it's so easy to lose momentum. Say you decide to do something on January 1st, usually by the time February hits, you're like, oh man, I haven't really been working on that, but it's okay because I still have 11 more months. Yeah, that's what we tell ourselves. But then when we get to December, we're like,
what happened? The year went so fast.
And this is like the hamster wheel, right? Every year this just happens and happens, and then before we know it, we're like 5 years later and we still haven't done the things that we thought we were gonna do, right? So there's definitely an execution gap where, because a year is so long, we think we have so much time to start doing the things, and then we just keep putting it off, and then we just never execute. That problem is eliminated when you break the year into smaller chunks. So for instance, what we're gonna talk about today is 12-week chunks. I got this concept from the book, The 12-Week Year, which really helped me to change how I approach my goals and also to be able to put better systems in place. The reason that 12 weeks works is because it's not too long, right? It's not as long as a year where you can just keep procrastinating. At the same time, it's not too short that you're not able to accomplish that much. It's basically just the right amount of time to create a sense of urgency. Now, did you know that you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals if you write them down? I learned a while ago that it was important to write down your goals, and so that's what I did. Every day when I first wake up, I would just write down my top 3 goals, and every day I would just look at it and be reminded this is what I need to do. And I think it helped to just kind of etch it in my mind that each day I needed to move the needle towards those goals. The thing about it is I didn't really have a system in place other than just writing it down every day, and that did help me to do a lot of things that I previously hadn't done. I was able to get on YouTube and gain a following, and I was able to get into real estate. So I'm glad that I wrote my goals down, but I wanted to tell you about this book that I recently found. It's called The Finisher's Journal, and this has been magical because you know how we were talking about breaking everything into 12 weeks? This does just that. This is a 12-week journal that helps you to track your progress and really hone in on the goals that you have for yourself. So Finisher Secrets is actually the sponsor of this video, and they have made this amazing journal, which is what I use to stay on task. It's basically my system for being able to get more done each week. So I'm 5 weeks in now, and I just wanted to show you how I've set it up and how it's been able to help me. So let's get into it. So my first goal I wanted to share with you guys is that I want to reach 15,000 subscribers by April 1st. I'm a little behind, I know, but with your help, we'll get there, right? So the thing about it is that you want to make sure that it's a SMART goal. So the acronym for SMART is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And so that's why I was very specific with this goal. I said I'd like to reach 15K by when? By April 1st. And while subscribers is a vanity metric, it's just something for me to push towards, because I know that if I post quality content, if I'm consistent in my publishing schedule, which I need to get on track for, I can have a better chance of reaching that goal. So what are the action steps that I need to be able to take? I was able to write them down, plan out my content for January, post weekly, and film 3 videos. And I have different dates for when I want to accomplish those things. Have I done it? Some of it, yes, I have, but I need to get better. And so I'm really just laying this all out for you guys so you can see I'm still struggling, but I am a lot better than I was before, and that's all that matters. On my page here, at the bottom, you can actually color in. I don't know if you can see that, but up above, I also have an above camera because I'm being extra fancy, but you can kind of color in your progress and see how it's going. Now, I'm still as of this video, I'm at 10,330 subscribers, so we have a ways to go. But I'm not discouraged because I'd rather have a goal that it's like I really have to go above and beyond to get there, but it's still realistic. It could still happen with just a few good videos popping off. So I'm not losing hope, okay? So that's one of my first goals, okay? Now, a second goal that I have for this 12-week period is writing 3 chapters of a book. I'm going to be an author. I never thought of myself as a writer, but why not? Like really, like why not? Honestly, I mean, I write for YouTube, like I have to write scripts and stuff and I have to come up with ideas. Like why can't I write a book about stuff? If you would read my book, please comment down below. I would love the encouragement. But if you wouldn't read it, maybe just don't comment. Okay, thanks. But like my book is basically gonna be about just the different things I'm doing to improve my quality of life, especially as I'm in my 40s, but I wanna stay sprightly, all of that stuff. So like it's gonna have a bunch of different things in there, you know, like the basics, but then also some like, I guess mildly unconventional things that I'm doing for my health. But like I figure it could help somebody. So yeah, I'm gonna be an author and I'm saying that out loud here on YouTube so that it's really a real thing, because why not? Because I can do anything I want and so can you guys. All right, so I have like it laid out, but you know, I got to decide on my book topic. I did that. Yeah, I gotta write a chapter. I actually did that. I actually did that. Okay, so, and I gotta write a second chapter and a third chapter. So it's like one chapter every 4 weeks. That's cool. I can do that. So I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm like 30% of the way. So I get to color it in. I get to color it in down here, okay? And then I have a habit tracker and it went all right for January. It didn't go horribly. I did pretty good. So I did like planning my day the night before. I did that. Thanks to this journal, I was able to do that. No phone or social media until 1 hour after waking up. I did that a lot. And that helped me to do more writing in the morning, but I could definitely be better. And I did get the flu and then some other family things happened. But the thing about it is just recognizing that things are gonna go wrong and being able to pivot and then being able to get back on track. So I feel like that's what this book is really helping me with. It's like getting back on track, because it's okay to miss a day or two, but you gotta recognize that that becomes a pattern and then you gotta break that bad pattern and get back on track. Right, for 15 minutes every morning. We got gym twice a day. Gym is okay. Like I'm doing cardio every day because of pickleball. The gym, I like working out at home now. I'm trying to work out at home more with my mom to help her get into weight training. So that's kind of what I've been working on, and playing the organ every day. So yeah, now I'm in February. I'm a few days in February and it's going a lot better. Like I was able to kind of look back at January and be like, I gotta do better. So February, I'm doing better, guys. I'm doing better, guys. It's so helpful and I can't help but fill it out because I am checking it every night before I go to bed. So that's the habit tracker. Now the weekly view is as such. Week 4 plan, oh, it's kind of empty. That's okay. But my priority this week was to film 3 videos. This is my first. But it's okay because I have 2 videos that are in the queue for editing and that's what I really need to do. And there's some other things that I need to do for like my other jobs that I have. The great thing about having the weekly plan is that you get to review it once the week is done and see what worked and what didn't work. And so, I have some things that worked, right? But I also, like what didn't work. I played a bit too much pickleball last week, so I needed to calm it down. I needed to calm it down and be like, hey, you know, pickleball is great for cardio and social stuff, but I need to back off of it. I'm trying not to be too serious about it, but it's been fun getting better at it every week. So what am I gonna improve, guys? Less pickleball, more filming, and I'm also gonna clean up around the house some more. So there are some other things that I'm working on. I can't tell you, but you'll know soon enough, assuming everything goes well. Knock on wood, knock on wood. By the way, guys, if you're getting any value out of this content, I hope you will consider liking and subscribing because that would help me to reach 15,000 subscribers by April 1st. Okay, thank you. Let's get back to the video. So yeah, you're able to review your week and just right away be like, you know what? This week wasn't the best, but I can make next week better. As opposed to, well, you know what? This month wasn't great, but I still have 11 more months to go. No. We're working in weeks, all right? So yeah, that's what's so awesome about this journal. And then once you get to the end, you also have like a quarterly review. So you can see like what worked for the quarter, like what accomplishments you were able to achieve, what didn't work, what did you learn, what are your biggest takeaways? There's just a lot. There's a lot, and this can really help you. So yeah, honestly, this journal has been a game changer in just helping me to better focus on my goals and to break it down into the 12-week periods as opposed to a whole year. I feel like I've done a lot more in these past like 4 weeks than I usually do in a much longer period of time. And even the days that I've gotten a little off track, I'm able to do my nightly review and get back on track for the next day. And so I feel like it's so important to write things down. Like, people might be like, oh, that's like extra work. But honestly, I feel like you save so much time if you just take a few minutes, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes each night before you go to bed, to just help prepare you for the next day and to really put in your mind what you need to do. Then you're not stressed out about it overnight because you're like, you've already seen what you need to do. Your brain can rest, it can recharge. And then in the morning, you look at it again and you're like, okay, what's my number one priority? Because it kind of goes hand in hand, like having a primary task each day, your most important task for the day, which is what you have. Like, you have your most important task, you have your secondary task, and then your additional task. Being able to go in that order really helps you. So I highly recommend this book. If you are interested, you can definitely check out the link below. And you can use code Natasha for 15% off of your purchase. It's really helped me to stay more on track, especially as I've started this new year. I haven't developed amnesia and forgotten all of my goals. Like, I'm still doing all right. And I'm just gonna keep sharing with you what has worked for me, what is helping me, and hopefully it can help you too. If you have any ideas or video requests down below, please comment. I would love to talk to you. I do my best to read and respond to every comment. If you're being mean though, then I don't know. I sometimes respond to those, but sometimes I don't. I just kind of ignore them and then I cry in the corner. Just kidding, I don't cry because I don't care, because I'm doing this thing. I'm doing the thing that makes me happy and lights my heart up. So I think we should all do those things, yeah? I think so. This is too long. I'm going to go now. I will see you next time, okay? All right? And definitely write stuff down. Write stuff down, okay, guys? Bye.